Hello, my name is Amanda. We have Manha, Zachary, and Tyler here, and we're going to be introducing our app concept, the Incident Response Planning app. This tool is going to help organizations create and manage automation step-by-step plans and respond to cybersecurity breaches. Today, we'll walk you through how we captured, classified, and planned protections for this intellectual property behind this application. First, we're going to talk about our problem, the problem of lack of efficient incident response planning. So one of our biggest issues in organizations face today is the lack of clear, centralized ways to handle cybersecurity incidences. Many still rely on manual or outdated plans, and this delays their response time, meaning this can lead to greater data loss, higher fines, and damages to their reputation. Our goal here was to create a better way to prepare and manage for these incidences and stay compliant with all laws and policies. Our solution was the Incident Response Planning app. This is called the IR Plan Pro. We use this to solve and design this incident response planning app to help decrease response times needed for cybersecurity breaches. Its automatic response plannings is made from templates that can be customized to each organization's essential needs. It also helps assign roles, sends alerts, and stores everything all in one place. So when something happens, the team knows exactly what to do instantly. This will also have very customized templates. Some templates will be there for ransomware, pinching, inside threats, suspicious logins, and many more templates. This will help us to prevent cybersecurity breaches. While no tool can fully prevent a cybersecurity attack, our app will help you respond before things get out of control. By having a test plan in place and assigning responsibilities ahead of time, organizations can detect threats faster, contain them quicker, and reduce the overall impact.
Thank you, Amanda. Overview of intellectual property in IR Plano Pro. This slide shows the different part of our app that are considered intellectual property: app, code, and UI. First, we have the code and design of the app. This includes everything that controls how the app works and looks, like a button, layout, and controls. Since we made it ourselves, it should be protected as intellectual property. Branding. Next is our app branding. This means the name, IR Plano Pro, and the logo. This helps user recognize and trust our apps. That's why it's important to protect them from being copied. Templates, incident response. Finally, we have the built-in response template. These are ready to use guide that shows user how to handle different cyber attacks. Some even include legal steps because they hold expert knowledge. They are very valuable and must have keep secure. This slide IP protection types. Now let us look at how we protect each type of intellectual properties in app. Copyrights. We use copyrights to protect things like our code, app layout, and design. This stops others from copying or changing how our app works. Trademarks. Our app makes and logos are protected by trademarks. This keeps others from using similar branding and help users know they are using the real IR Plano Pro. Trade secret. Finally, our template are protected as trade secret. We control who has access and use NDA to make sure no one shares them. This keeps our competitive advantage.
You're on mute, Tyler.
Thank you. Sorry about that. On this slide, we're going through discussing the different steps that we took to develop our app. From the beginning, we went through and decided on what features that we wanted to include. Next, we moved on to what types of intellectual property that we were going to discover or not discover, to cover. Uh, come on. It's not working. There we developed our intellectual property assets list, got our patent and our trademark for it. Then we moved on to our copyright filing, came up with our design, content, and documentation that we were going to include, submitted that, and got our copyright registration. Then we moved on to our trademark, where we submitted our app name, the logo that we had, and got our trademark. Our trade secret, the policies that we came up with, we developed the NDAs as well as coming up with the response templates for anything that may have happened. Next, we came up with the intellectual property policy, the strategies that we would take, and develop our protection guidelines. From there, we submitted all this information over to legal to make sure that everything was covered that we needed. And got that back from them. From there, we would monitor and enforce everything for our app, the active intellectual property and the assets, make sure that if anything actually happened, we had our different reports completed. And then our stakeholder pitch, the process map that was developed here, submitted that to the stakeholders to hopefully get funding support. We'd also monitor usage, detect any violations, and send notices if necessary. Now this slide discusses the different inputs that we needed, the business requirements, researching the different frameworks for cybersecurity, any legal advice that may have been given to us, the internal expertise that we all may have, monitoring the market, checking out the competition, see what we were up against, trying to find the different tools that we could use to do everything. The outputs, definitely our working app, documents outlining the intellectual property, legal filings, trademark name and logo, user manuals, secured storage and assets. This is all what we'd get after submitting everything that we had. What the app covers has a planning tool, provides proper intellectual property protection plans, creates documentation and diagrams for the IP filings, and secures digital assets within the app. What the app does not cover, though, are real-time threat detection, third-party software licensing, and legal representation.
In a real incident, the support team is often the first to interact with the users. Our communication plan ensures that they are ready when incidents happen. Through internal ticketing tools, team messaging apps, the support staff will receive alerts and guidance through the IR Plan Pro. Their responsibilities include triaging issues, escalating the IT team, and helping users through the initial steps. This keeps the response timely and the IP protected. Senior management plays a strategic role in high impact incidents. Our plan ensures that they receive timely updates through executive dashboards and briefings. Their key responsibilities include approving major decisions, evaluating IP risks, and ensuring that the communication to external parties like the press or regulators is appropriate. By keeping leadership informed, we reduce confusion and support strong decision making. The IT team is critical in protecting our app's intellectual property. They manage access controls, secure source codes, and implement monitoring tools to detect misuse. IT also ensures all backups are encrypted and systems are hardened. While IR Plan Pro containing sensitive logic and data, the IT team's role is locking down those assets as one of the most important defenses we have. To wrap up, IR Plan Pro is more than just an app. It's a strategic safeguard for your organization's most valuable digital assets and intellectual property. Combining proactive planning, clear communication, and built-in documentation tools empowers businesses to respond to incidents swiftly while protecting what makes them unique. We believe that IR Plan Pro addresses today's cybersecurity challenges and prepares organizations to defend their future innovations. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.